How does someone who finds superheroes ridiculous become one of the most acclaimed comic book writers of all time? Garth Ennis grew up in Ireland during the 70s. The Troubles. This was a pseudo-civil war marked by bombings and sniper attacks that killed around 3,700 people. His first comics were gritty and mature. British war stories, Judge Dredd, a far cry from the colorful American superhero comics that were being published at the time. When he encountered these goofy stories as a teen, he found them ridiculous. Laughable compared to the medium he was raised on. Ennis would attend Queen's University in Belfast, and he would drop out as a 19-year-old freshman to write comics. He found a job at the British anthology comic Crisis, where he wrote his first story, Troubled Souls, following a Protestant man growing up during the Troubles. He eventually moved to Crisis' sister comic, 2000 AD, where he would be writing Judge Dredd, the very character he grew up reading. Despite his disdain for capes, Ennis would eventually find work at DC, taking over the mature Hellblazer series. This was a horror book centered around the grizzled John Constantine. The executives over at Marvel really liked what he was doing, and they offered him full reign on a Punisher series. He could write it for as long as he wanted. He wanted to write it for one issue. If Ennis' feelings towards the genre weren't clear by now, he solidified it with Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe, a darkly comedic book featuring ridiculous, over-the-top kills. After that, he spent about a decade doing work on stories like Preacher, Hitman, and a more legitimate attempt at a Punisher series, with Punisher Marvel Knights and Punisher Max. In 2006, though, he would reach a breaking point. Launch The Boys. It actually ran for 6 issues under Wildstorm Comics, which was under the DC umbrella, before being cancelled for pretty obvious reasons. Luckily, it was picked up by Dynamite Comics for a full 72-issue run, eventually becoming one of the most successful indie comics of all time, mocking the genre the entire way. Ennis is widely respected in the industry. He's won many awards, including UK Best Comic Art and multiple Eisners. Despite this, Ennis, professional comic book writer, is on record as saying he finds most superhero stories completely meaningless. A man who built his career on a genre he found ridiculous while becoming one of the most successful creators in the industry. And that's